Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and Happy New Year. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for January 3rd to the 17th. For January 3rd to the 7th, the pattern remains unchanged. We still have an upper low here. And we have, excuse me, and into the western U.S. We have a trough into the west. And we have strong blocking that remains across Greenland and eastern Canada, with a progressive flow across the country. And a moist flow will continue into the northwest, which will keep an upper low near the Aleutians, this upper low here near the Aleutians. And this will send several Pacific systems into the west. We'll take a look at the satellite imagery, the water vapor imagery. Here's one, here's another system, and they look like they're all going into the same area here, into the northwest and western Canada. And this will continue. This will bring higher elevation snows and valley rains. Okay, during this period, we will have a low pressure system from the mid-Atlantic late this weekend. You can see it right here. Showing the GFS still showing some snow here, and this will bring precipitation with the northwest side of the system getting snow, and from the interior mid-Atlantic to New England. Now the other models, let's go here, they're closer to the coast, but still this is the European. The 540 line is through northwest New Jersey and into Pennsylvania. So this will be, I think this will be the area of snow. Let me see if I can draw it. And this will be everything north of that line. I think that would be snow. Okay, and that'll be the first system. And then we have a system here moving into the west. And we'll see when I go through the, I gotta click something. There's one system. Here comes the next one. And then the next one. And this will keep the region unsettled. And then a return flow from the Gulf. Let me go here. Will interact with this system developing here in the Gulf Coast. And then that will lift northeastward along the coast. And it looks like it goes out to sea. The European is a little bit closer, but it keeps jumping around. Excuse me. Here's the 540 line right around this area here. And then we look at the European high resolution, same thing. And we look at the European ensembles. It has snow across the mid-Atlantic too. This will be later in the weekend and next week. This will be like next week during the time. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for January 8th to the 12th. And the flow remains the same with a trough near the Aleutians right here, or an upper low. And a ridge south of this area. We have a ridge of the East Central Pacific. And strong blocking remains across Greenland and Canada, with a progressive flow still across the nation. You can see it right here. So models are pretty good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting, do I have the map? Yes, I do. I'm forecasting below normal temperatures for the west and the plains, and a forecast anomalies of 6 to 8 degrees below normal. Some areas could be as high as 12. That I guess would be high in the mountains. And then we have above normal temperatures for this region with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal for precipitation. Calling for above normal precipitation for this area and for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Okay, during this period, let's get to another thing. We're still expecting the weakening of the polar vortex with warming in the stratosphere that is occurring. But if you look at the MJO, it goes into phase 3 and 4, which is a milder phase for the eastern U.S. But we're still expecting a displacement of the polar vortex, and this should allow for colder air to come into the nation around this period or shortly thereafter, 13th to 17th. But for now, this is what I'm forecasting. We still have very large, strong posite anomalies across this area here. And most of the models are showing strong posite anomalies or above normal heights across Canada and the high latitudes, with a trough in the east or across the southern U.S. above normal heights here. We still have our trough here near the Aleutians. So it's favoring cold. It's starting to look colder. But for now, this is what I'm forecasting. I am forecasting. Let me get to the map. Forecasting below normal temperatures for much of this area here. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees below normal. And we have above normal temperatures from the Great Lakes to the Atlantic coast. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees. This is the time, or shortly thereafter, where we're expecting colder air. This could very well lead to above normal temperature even further to the south, covering the southeast. You have to wait and see. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for southeast, mid-Atlantic, and the northeast, probability of occurrence is 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 3rd to the 17th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day and Happy New Year.